Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I noticed you have meat.
I have pork fat, pork trimmings. You know, from everybody's favorite grocery store in Texas, right?
Are you hungry?
Well, this is to make lard. I'm going to run this all through my meat grinder, and then I'm going to put all the little grindings into,
Meat grinder.
yes, into my crock pot.
But it's already chopped up.
It is, but the meat grinder makes it all smaller and makes it melt faster. And so it is more consistent, because like if you just leave it like this, you'll have big pieces that stay big and it takes a long time to render them down, or you have little bitty pieces that get all burnt up because they're little bitty. But if we run it through the meat grinder, it makes it much more consistent.
So this is essentially crackling,
It will be cracklings and lard when I'm done, yes.
but the end result is you want pork lard
Pork lard.
as opposed to beef tallow.
Yes, and this is not hydrogenated, so it hasn't had hexane or hydrogen
Chemicals.
peroxide. Hasn't been chemically altered. That's correct.
Right. It's going to be
It's
going to
just
be
the lard.
something that you keep in the refrigerator and you're
Yes.
using it to cook eggs or whatever.
Whatever you need lard for, biscuits, eggs. You want the best lard. This is the way to do it. We'll go through the process. So this is
you
where I'm
cook
starting.
the burgers in this, right?
I do cook my burgers because we get 90-10 ground beef, and it doesn't have enough fat. It'll scorch, so I use a little lard in my pan to keep that from happening. And it's much better quality burger and much better quality meat all around at the 90-10 level.
Okay.
All right, so come back after I start grinding.
Yes.
So I've got the grinder running, and this is what I end up with when I run it through the grinder. You see, that's mostly fat, very little meat in it, really. So it'll be good stuff. This is my grinder, because it's kind of noisy, but I'll turn it on. I have my plunger because, you know, come around here and see it coming out.
This isn't the same meat.
It's not. This is a pork shoulder that I cut up. Since I've already got the grinder out, I'm already grinding pork, I thought this would be an advantageous time to turn this pork butt into breakfast sausage.
I do see a crock pot.
The crock pot is completely full, ready to go. As soon as I get done with the meat grinder, I'll move it over here and plug it in, and it can start rendering the lard. So you see, this is just strips of pork shoulder, and there's salt, pepper, and garlic powder on them.
So back to the
lard.
The lard. You didn't do all the packages. You said they wouldn't all fit.
Yeah,
so,
I did about half of what I had.
So how many pounds fits in a
gosh,
crock
there's
pot?
10 pounds in there, probably close to 10 pounds.
And
So,
then you're making sausage.
yeah, fresh breakfast sausage.
Breakfast. You know, I like breakfast
I know you
sausage.
do. I know. This is why I'm making it.
This is my favorite.
So the pepper's making me sneeze. Goodness gracious.
Well, bless you.
All right.
And so you're just gonna grind this, and
I'm gonna grind it. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Pepper. I'm gonna grind it.
We're hyper focused on the meat right now.
Right. Well,
This is my breakfast sausage.
I'm out of the scene. Being careful. So this is pork shoulder. It's got salt, pepper, and garlic powder on it already. When I run it through the grinder, it'll be all mixed in together.
Okay.
All right.
And then it will be ready for breakfast tomorrow.
It'll be ready for breakfast tomorrow, or if you want to fry some later to try it, we can do that.
Ooh, test sausage.
Test sausage is good.
Test sausage to make sure that the seasonings are all correct.
Yes, that's right.
I might like that.
I
I
think you
think
do.
I might have an English muffin that is dying for a
That is
piece of
dying for a
sausage.
sausage.
Right, right.
Okay. Cool. I cut this in long strips. It feeds into my grinder better. So lard is one of those things that you cook long and slow. Crock pot's your friend. Don't look at my dirty crock pot. It's on low for 10 hours. And then I'll probably have to reset it because it'll take 24 hours or so to cook to render all the fat down. But anyway, there it is. My ground breakfast sausage is ready for the fridge. I'm gonna let it set overnight and then package it up for individual servings because I want those flavors to meld. The longer it sets, the better it gets. So it's been several hours. As you can see, the grease is coming to the top. So I will start ladling it off. I have a strainer with some cheesecloth in it, and I'm using a glass bowl so I can see the lard separate from the water. And when this is full, I'll put it in the refrigerator and let it set and firm up, and then I'll be able to separate the water from the good lard. So I let my lard set overnight. We're still cooking. Oops, fogged up. Anyway, let the fog go away. There we go. Look at how pretty this lard is. That's just been strained through the cheesecloth. And there's very little, very little glycerin down here. Very little water. Very little. So this is very pure lard. I'm going to go through the clarification process to get rid of any other impurities. And that's just, I'm going to dip this out into another bowl. I'm going to clean this bowl, put it back in here with some water and melt it, and then let it cool, and I'll get that real pretty white lard. It's looking great. Smells great too, by the way. So I warmed it up in the microwave, and you can clearly see the layers now. I added water, and I warmed it, and I let it set. And this allows the whatever impurities there are to go to the bottom, leaving just the lard at the top. And it's just pure lard, and it's water down below. Catch you later. Look how pretty that lard is. Look at that. Just took it out of the water bath. Just did that to put it in nice jars. You don't have to do that. Just put it in your fridge and use it, but I wanted to jar some up. Catch you later. So we decided to go fancy on the lard jars. I think they turned out awesome. What do you think, baby?
I think it looks good. And then we'll know when it was made.
Yep, it's got the date and what it is. And like I said, this is fancy, folks. You don't have to do this, but to use the lard. Video. Hello.
Hi. Hold on, let me fix my hair.
Fix your
There
hair.
you go. There you go. I pooped it.
You pooped your hair. All right.
Because I'm losing it. That's
Well, you know.
Yay, I'm excited.
So
What is it?
it's this.
Drum roll.
Oh my gosh. That is cool.
Yeah, he
That's-
built it up.
That's
didn't he?
homemade,
Wait, hold on.
and that's
It's
homemade.
sexy
and-
lard.
yeah, it's
Rub it. No. Adolfo's in for a treat tonight.
So I gave some to Bev and I gave some to Spencer. I did the same thing, and
That's so cool.
because Bev's got his Blackstone grill that he uses outside, and Spencer was like, I know what to do with that.
So like when I like fried eggs, he uses that to fry my eggs.
yeah,
I know, he was telling me about that.
yeah.
Or if he's cooking burgers, and most of the burgers now it's like 90% lean.
Yeah,
And then you put this.
yeah.
Put
The
a little bit of
sausage,
that in the pan.
sausage particularly is very, very lean, and so it'll scorch in the pan. So you can use this, and it won't scorch in your pan.
But do you have a cast iron?
I do.
It's
Yeah.
particularly good for cast iron.
You're right.
And for
me
seasoning. For seasoning.
That's some fancy. That's some fancy pork lard there, isn't it?
It's a jar of love.
Yeah. So I actually sealed it, so it should actually go when you open it.
Okay.
But once it's open, you're gonna want to keep it in the fridge just because
I
it's
don't know
not.
if I want to use it because it looks so pretty.
You know it's not
He
been
does it
chemically
quite often,
treated,
and
so
you can refill it as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, then you got a mug you can drink out of or whatever too. That way.
That's true. I thought you were giving me a candle. I was like, this is weird. Okay.
No,
Actually, it could be a candle.
it could be.
It
Yeah,
could.
yeah. You could put a
Absolutely.
wick in it. It would
There's
burn.
lots of uses.
It would sputter a lot.
Might make
because-
you hungry though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, being naked with this, I don't know. With the Daffa. Like,
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not coconut oil.
pause, let's go eat. hold that thought. So, yay!
So
Are you still videotaping me?
yes.
Oh,
Seriously?
okay.
Yeah. Seriously. What?
And done.
Done.
And done.
No, you don't get to do me.
Yes, I
Because
do.
I'll do,
I don't
I'll do
have
a famous
makeup on.
accent.
Oh,